Hello everyone, I am Saranya, Assistant Professor in the Department of Graphics and Creative Design of Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. In this video, we are going to see about the dynamic paradigm in computer modeling and animation, the user preference window in Blender. The interface input. The user preference window in Blender is where the user can customize various settings to optimize their workflow. This window allows for the adjustment of interface element, input device, add-ons, themes and more. Key sections. Interface. Customize the look and behavior of the interface, including themes, tooltips and editing preference. Options for manipulating UI, scaling, language and various display settings. Key map. Modify keyboard shortcuts and mouse action. Preset key maps for different workflow. Example, industry standard, Blender default. Add-ons. Manage installed add-ons, enabling and disabling them as needed. Install new add-ons from files or Blender add-ons on repository. Next is input. Configure settings for input device like mouse, keyboard and graphic tablet. Adjust the preference for orbit style, zoom style and navigation control. Themes. Customize the visual appearance of the Blender interface, including colors and style for different elements. Save and switch between the different themes. Next is system. Configure system specific settings such as memory and performance option. Settings for CUDA, OpenCL and CPU threads for rendering. Save and load. Adjust setting for auto saving file path and a default startup file. In this window we can see the 3D viewport, the user Blender user preference. In this type we can see the colors with the number of patterns. Using this 3D viewport we can set the color or patterns to the particular object with the texture effects also. The texture effects is nothing but giving the particular texture to an object. The next is user preference window. We are using the gradient high off, that we can choose the this. You can see the little circle inside the color screen. That circle denotes the selected color for the particular background. Click, hold, drag up the highlighted background color. Using this circle you can choose the color with the background highlighter, that is increasing or decreasing. In this down you can see the R is nothing but it is the ratio of the red color. B is ratio of the B and the center is the G. Every color or every thing we will have the RGB, that is a primary color, red, green and blue. Without this primary color we can't mix any other color. This is the most important. Using this ratio we can choose the green color for the particular screen. Preset interface arrangement. Preset interface arrangement is also known as the workspace or predefined layout optimized for specific task in Blender. They streamline workflows by providing the necessary tools and editors for different stages of a project. The default workspace. The default workspace, the general purpose workspace with a 3D viewport, outliner and a properties editor, ideal for the scene setup and basic transformation. The next is modeling. Focus on mesh modeling with a large 3D viewport and auxiliary editors like a modifier properties. It includes the tools for creating and editing the geometry. This is one of the 3D viewport in Blender screen which is used in the focus on mesh modeling with the creating and editing the geometric properties. Next is sculpting. tailored for digital sculpting with a full screen 3D viewport and sculpting tools readily accessible, optimized for use with a graphics tablet. This in the right side corner you can see the particular sculpting for a object. Using this ratio and values, we can sculpt the tool which we draw in the Blender workspace. UV editing. The combines the 3D viewport and UV image for unwrapping the texturing mesh. Useful for creating and editing the UV maps. In this UV editing, when you're using the UV editing, the image will be in the normal form. Using that UV editing, the right side corner we can choose the tools. By using the tools, we can translate the nodes of a particular object. Next is texture paint. Dedicated to texture paint with a large 3D viewport and painting tools. Supports image based texture creation. When we are having a image or shape with a blind color, that is not a proper image, using the texture paint we can see the number of colors with the primary colors. Using that we can change the object's color by choosing or or entering the values for a particular color. Thank you.